Planted yellow seeds along the garden wall, hoping they would stretch out big and tall. I wanted them to mimic how you used to smile back when we were happy for a little while. But the concrete building block next door grew high, cutting off our preview of the summer sky. Now I'm standing in the damp and dark alleyway, watching all the golden petals turn to gray. And we're just sunflowers in the shade tonight, reaching out for any little piece of light, leaning toward a sun that we can no longer see, trapped inside the shadow of what used to be. the glow, but you left me in the dark where nothing can grow. Yeah, our beautiful summer is starting to fade. The stars are in to fade, just two broken sunflowers in the shade. The stems are heavy-headed, bowing to the dirt, a perfect presentation of my internal hurt. They're built to turn their faces to the golden rays, not to wither slowly through these lonely days. I try to clear the branches, try to open up the view, but I cannot change the climate of losing you. The soil's getting changed, the climate of losing you. The soil's getting sour and the air is turning cold, wrecking every single promise that we used to hold. Sunflowers aren't meant to live without the sun. They just wither down to nothing when the light is done. I pour it out like water on the roots, but it doesn't change the flavor of these bitter fruits. You took away the warmth and you took away the sea, and you took the sky and left me in this corner just to watch them die. Yeah, and we're just sunflowers in the shade tonight, reaching out for any little piece of light. Yeah, our beautiful summer when nothing can grow. Yeah, our beautiful summer is starting to fade. Goodbye out my life, just two broken sunflowers fade away. I'm looking at the reels left on the editing floor, sifting through the frames before you slam the kitchen door. The version that we showed the world was beautiful and bright, a perfect smiling couple in the warm midsummer light. But I am looking closer at the scenes we had to hide, the static in the dialogue, the tightening inside. I pause on frame 14 where you began to pull away and realize the tragedy was built into the play. And this is the director's cut of our demise, stripping out the music and the beautiful lies. No romantic lighting, no protective screen, just the rawest that you've ever seen. I'm playing back the moments where the structure fell apart, watching you premeditate the breaking of my heart. The theater is empty and the house lights rise on the cold director's cut of our demise. Here's a deleted scene from a Friday afternoon where you looked at your phone and walked out of the room. The script said I love you, but your voice was dead and flat. I should have known right then exactly where the story's at. I clipped the pieces together, wiped the dust off a lens, exposing the exact second where the lover drops to friend. It's a brutal compilation of a love gone completely broke. Every happy memory is choking in the smoke. And this is the director's cut of our demise, stripping out the music and the beautiful lies. No romantic lighting, no protective screen, just the rawest that you've ever seen. I'm playing back the moments where the structure fell apart, watching you premeditate the breaking of my heart. The theater is empty and the house lights rise on the cold director's cut of our demise. In the theatrical release, we made it to the end. Smiled for the cameras and pretended to commend, but the unrated truth is a much darker show, full of quiet betrayals that the public doesn't know. I'm left with the outtakes, the errors and the blame, an art comic genius in a kingdom of shame. You premeditate the breaking of my heart. The theater is empty and the house lights rise on the cold director's cut of our demise. Roll the tape. The final frame freezes. The film burns through. Just the black leader, the static on the track. coffee mug is sitting exactly where you left it, on the kitchen counter covered in the morning dust. I haven't moved your coat, I haven't even swept yet, afraid to wipe away the final signs of trust. The hallway light still flickers like you're stepping through the doorway. I turn around and whisper through the doorway. I turn around and whisper to the empty space. I swear I hear your footsteps running down the hallway, but it's just the wind trying to take your place. And now I'm living with the ghost of us, walking through the rooms where we used to love. I hold my breath and feel you in the air, but I reach out my hand and there is no one there. We're reaching and man, there is no one there. We built a kingdom out of promises and dust. Now I'm just haunted by the ghost of us. I found a silver hairpin wedged beside the mattress, a tiny piece of metal pulling back the tears. We used to laugh so hard at how we lacked the practice of acting like adults throughout the heavy years. Now the silence is a deafening reminder that you took the future when you walked away. I look for closure, but there's nothing left to find here, just a shadow of the things we didn't say. And now I'm living with the ghost of us, walking through the rooms where we used to love. I hold my breath and feel you in the air, but I reach out my hand and there is no one there. We're reaching a man, there is no one there. We built a kingdom out of promises and dust. Now I'm just haunted by the ghost of us. If I pack up the boxes, do you disappear? Or are you woven into every single bargain for? It's not a house anymore, it's a graveyard of dreams, and I'm the only one left splitting at the seams. The shadows grow long, you're completely gone, but the ghost lives on, just the ghost of us. Just the ghost. The alarm clock goes off, but I've been awake for hours, looking at the silhouette of your wilted flowers. The closet door is open, showing half the hangers bare. A clean, aggressive empty's hanging in the air. A clean, aggressive empty's hanging in the air. I reach my left hand over out of habit to your side, but the sheets are crisp and freezing where you used to hide. The sun is hitting brutal through the cracks in the blind, illuminating everything you decided to leave behind. And it's the morning after the goodbye of the rest of my lonely life. I'm staring at the ceiling, too tired to even cry, just suffocating slowly on the heavy sky. Yesterday you loved me, or at least you tried. Today I'm just a casualty of your shifting tide. Yeah, the world is moving forward, but I'm paralyzed on the morning after the goodbye. I walk into the bathroom and I see your second brush is missing from the counter in the sudden quiet rush. Panic hits my throat because it makes it all so real. No matter how much agony my broken heart can feel. I try to brew the coffee, but I pour enough for Doug and a love for two. Automatically reaching for the mug that belongs to you. I catch myself and drop it, let it shatter on the floor. Just another broken thing that we need no more. And it's the morning after the goodbye, the rest of my lonely life. I'm staring at the ceiling, too tired to even cry, just suffocating slowly on the heavy sky. Yesterday you loved me, or at least you tried. Today I'm just a casualty of your shifting tide. Yeah, the world is moving forward, but I'm paralyzed on the morning after the goodbye. They never warn you about the first daylight, how much worse the morning hurts compared to the night. In the dark, you can pretend it's just a bad dream, but the sunrise strips away the protective screen and leaves you standing naked in the wreckage of the spark, realizing you're completely stranded in the dark. Day one, without your face. Day one, in this empty space. The shadows are thin, I don't even know how to begin. The morning after, the goodbye, just the sun and I. The evening sky is heavy with a familiar shade of gray. The first few drops are falling on the empty driveway. I'm sitting on the porch steps, watching the water rise. It mirrors the slow teardrops falling from my weary eyes. The street lights flicker onward through the misty silver screen, illuminating places where we used to stand and dream. I thought that I forgot the way your laughter used to sound, until the midnight downpour came crashing to the ground. And it's just the rain remembers what I try to forget, washing up the pieces, heavy set regret. Every single droplet hidden on the window pane echoes with the rhythm of your cold goodbye. I can clear my mind, but I can't stop the crying sky. Yeah, the promises we broke. The rain remembers the words we never spoke. The water traces lines along the old brick walkway floor, replaying how you packed your bags and walked out of the door. I see the phantom shadow, ours felt beautiful and warm. Now the storm is just a witness to a love that went off track, a dark and rushing current that is never coming back. I reach my hands out high to catch a piece of yesterday, but the liquid just dissolves and washes everything away. And it's just the rain remembers, try to forget, washing up the pieces of my heavy set regret. Every single droplet hidden on the window pane echoes with the rhythm of your cold goodbye. I can clear my mind, but I can't stop the crying sky. Yeah, the clouds are pouring down all the promises we broke. The rain remembers the words we never spoke. They say the storm will pass and the sun will break on through, but the climate of this house is permanently missing you. The roof is starting to leak right where I used to feel secure, leaving me to shiver with a heart that is unsure. The thunderclaps are screaming out the things I did so wrong, turning all my quiet thoughts into a broken song. And it's just the rain remembers what I try to forget, washing up the pieces of my heavy set regret. Every single droplet hidden on the window pane echoes with the rhythm of your bitter cold goodbye. I can clear my mind, but I can't stop the crying sky. Yeah, the clouds are pouring down all the promises we broke. The rain remembers the words we never spoke.
Storming down, the grass is wet, the dynamic drops fall, no warmth left at all. Watch the memories drown.
I'm standing where the muddy bank begins to fall apart. It mirrors the slow breaking of my heavy, weary heart. The water's running deep and fast, a dark and rushing gray, carrying the footprints that we left behind in May. We used to skip our stones across the common glassy view, back when my entire world was anchored down in you. Now I am throwing keys and no love letters in the deep, secrets that the heavy current promises to keep. And it's just the river's grit rushing down the stream, washing out the final remnants of a beautiful dream. I try to hold the water, but it's fully understands. The current is too heavy and the banks are far too wide. Everything we built was just a castle in the sand. Now the river's regret is taking over all the land. A broken wooden branch is floating past the lonely pier. I hear the constant hollow rumble of the undertow, a brutal warning sign that tells me that I need let go. But I am standing frozen in the freezing sinking mud, feeling every cold goodbye crash straight into my blood. The ocean's waiting down the line to swallow up the pain, but right now I am flooding underneath the pouring rain. And it's just the river's grit rushing down the stream, washing out the final remnants of a beautiful dream. I try to hold the water, but it's fully understands. The current is too heavy and the banks are far too wide. Everything we built was just a castle in the sand. Now the river's regret is taking over all the land. And rivers never flow backward, they can turn around. They just keep on cutting deeper tracks into the ground. They widen out the canyons of your beautiful face. I can't undo the damage and I can't erase the past. And it's just the river's grit rushing down the stream, washing out the final remnants of a beautiful dream. I try to hold the water, but it slips right through my hands. The current is too heavy and the banks are far too wide. Everything we built was just a castle in the sand. Now the river's regret is taking over all the land. Flowing out to the open sea. Nothing left of you and me, just a muddy track. No turning back, the water's deep. The secret's keep. The river's regret carries me away. Goodbye. The sky is clearing up across the county line. The weatherman is saying that the weather's doing fine. The heavy clouds are breaking, letting in the golden sun. The heavy clouds are breaking, letting in the golden sun. A sign of healing headers, now the hurricane is done. I see the neighbors walking out to check on their brick walls, cleaning up the branches where the heavy lightning falls. But our house didn't shake at all. the windows didn't break. And that's the cruelest tragedy a broken heart can make. Because the storm passed us by, but we still went down. We wrecked our own red dice without a cloud in town. No thunderclaps to blame, no raging wind to hide the tears. We shattered everything we built, the golden years. The roof is perfectly intact, the lawn is clean and green, but we're the biggest casualty this valley's ever seen. Yeah, nature spared the neighborhood. The sky is bright and high, but we still broke in two when the storm passed us by. There are no fallen power lines, no flooding on the floor, no debris piled up against our heavy wooden door. We didn't have a sudden crash, we didn't have a fight. We just drifted into silence in the middle of the night. I look at you and see a stranger sitting in the chair, breathing in the quiet of the calm and sunny air. It's funny how a hurricane can leave a town alone, while we can turn a happy home into a pile of stone. I almost wish the wind had come and torn the shingles loose, to give us an apology, a beautiful excuse, to say the universe is why we couldn't make it last. Instead of realizing that our summer love is past, with no external enemy to take the heavy blame, just two quiet lovers holding hands inside their shade. Blue skies, the sun is warm, we survived the storm, but we didn't survive ourselves. The pictures sit upon the shelves, a beautiful clear day. As you walk away, the storm passed us by. Goodbye.